Well, good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to Cup of Chuck. Today's edition. Mm. And good morning to my froggy compatriots. You like my yoga frog and my coffee frog. Yeah, got a little frog collection. Mm. It's way too early to start getting emotional. And it happened this morning. Hey, real men cry. The floodgates just opened up. The floodgates just opened up this morning. Let me get a little more light here. Let's see what we got. Maybe that's better. Let's put it like that. There we go. More froggies behind us and lizards. This is my Shangri-La. Shangri-La. It's my little spot where I can really be in the moment. I like to read here. Of course, go on my laptop. Do more of that than the reading. Anyway, today's subject is feedback. Oh, man, feedback. Feedback is so important. Feedback, well, it feeds the ego, our sense of self. And again, we're going to go over the ego another day. I keep saying these, I have so many things I want to share with you and talk about subjects. But, the sense of self, our ego, the importance of it, but then also how too much of it, of course, is going to be a hindrance on us for sure, big time. And we got to watch that again. All these things is all about awareness. I'm telling you, I had the biggest revelationary feeling. Is that a word? Revelationary? It's a Chuckism, possibly. I don't know. Part of the Chucky language, Cup of Chuck language. Um, when I again came across something and how important and just how it made so much sense that awareness is true intelligence in my book. Oh, here I go going off on a tangent. We need to get back. We're talking about feedback. But anyway, feedback. We'll get to that. Feedback. Feedback. Like here's an example of it. Is every morning I try and get on the scale, the weight scale, and it's a digital readout. And sometimes I have fun. I actually try and predict exactly how much I weigh down to the ounce because it's, one like this morning I was 157.2. And some days, and I didn't even think of it, I was just, I didn't try and predict today, but other times it's weird. I'll get it right on the button, like to down to the point, you know, two. And anyway, that's my feedback. It's feedback onto how what I ate yesterday and the amount of liquid and the amount of exercise I did. Um, so there it is. That lets me know. It kind of, oh shit, I had too many carbs or whatever it might be, or maybe I had alcohol. I haven't been drinking a lot of alcohol these last few years. Not that I ever did, but I'm just not. I don't know. But mm. So there's an example of feedback. Um, so everything, whatever you're getting, everything in life is feeding back to you, and it's giving you that sense of self, or helping with it. It can mold it. Um, so example is feedback. When I was a teacher for many years, I would, at the end of the year or end of the semester, depending on the course, usually the end of the semester because they were semester long courses of health, I would ask the students for feedback. Just like right now, I get feedback from our vacation rentals. They let me know on Airbnb how it was, and I ask them a lot of times. I've got guests right now down the road. We've got one 4 houses down, and we're social. We've got a good relationship, and I ask them how their day was when I happen to, it's nice 4 houses down. I see them down there by the boat or whatever, and we go talk and make sure that everything is all good. So I'm getting feedback about the place, and whether they're enjoying it. So that helps me. It makes me feel good that they're having a great time. So there's feedback again. But anyway, getting back to my, I would ask the students to, if they wanted to, and they could do it anonymously as well, because you feel that pressure sometimes, especially if you've got a, that you don't want to rock the boat and you don't want to say anything bad or whatever. And I say whatever too much, but that's my spacer, I guess. At least I'm not saying after every sentence. Uh, or I do that a little bit, but anyway, my feedback when I'm looking back at my videos, I'm getting feedback as to how I'm doing. Your comments is feedback. Your likes or dislikes are feedback. And I appreciate that if you can do that. Obviously, I maybe you don't want to be, I don't want to, this cup of Chuck guy seems pretty nice. I don't want to hurt his feelings and tell him you're freaking boring, dude. I know there are certain things I need to get a microphone. I know that I ramble on, but but you're more than welcome to confirm that as well. But you can give me feedback. I'm a big boy. Nobody likes criticism, but my sense of self is pretty strong. And sometimes the truth hurts. It's okay. I can take it. I'm a big boy. And that's what I tell people on the Airbnb or whoever's staying. Let me know if there's something that, if it's, we clean it as best as we can. But let me know if there's something, give me feedback. I can take it. I may not like it, but it's important for my business. But getting back to yourself, it's important for yourself, your sense of self. Now, again, I call this kind of the 10% rule. There's going to be people that are just going to say some shit, that may not be true of yourself on the feedback, and it's their own projection of themselves. They're just not miserable. Just like some of the feedback you'll get, a comment or a review, again, review feedback, that they're just not going to be happy anywhere. It doesn't matter. It goes back to the saying, wherever you go, there you are. They, are going to trash the place because they're not happy with their life, and so again, they may trash you because they're not happy with their life. So I call that the 10% rule. So I don't, you can't trip on that. But the bottom line is, if you get a consistent feedback of something negative, maybe about you, then it's most likely the truth. So the same thing about our houses. If you're getting negative feedback about certain things that are over and over again, know, maybe it's not clean or whatever, then it's you need to take that feedback, and do something about it. Same thing goes with yourself. So think about that. If it's a constant thing that you're getting, then you need that. You need honest feedback from people that, hey, you might be an asshole. And if somebody is honestly telling you, one person saying, hey, or a teacher, you're such an asshole. Now I'll attribute that or label that on the guy, and a woman, God, such a freaking bitch. Such a bitch. Well, you hear that from one or two people over, dozens and dozens, and then, that's usually just on them. Or maybe that you had a bad day and they're harping on it. But if you're hearing the bitch thing or the asshole thing quite often, chances are you are that. So, anyway, off on my tangents, let's get back onto track here. You can give me feedback. Sometimes the tangents are good. They're running thoughts that are, as long as they stay towards the subject and the point that I'm getting at. I used to have the kids write back feedback on how the class was. You can write your name on it or not. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna judge you differently. I'm not gonna give you a different grade. I don't roll that way. That's not how I roll. And so I have kept probably like 95% of these things, unless I just lost them over the years. So I have quite a few of these. I just can't throw them away. Not everybody writes, so I don't have like thousands of them, but I kept these compliments, or not compliments, these but I did a compliment activity too. I've got that too, but I have not thrown these away. And mind you, I've taught for a long time. So I got them out this morning because I thought I'm going to do feedback today. And the first one I looked at to read, I just started to cry. I mean, just tears. I mean, I'm not like, but tears started rolling down my eyes. And I'm like, wow, so early to be doing this. But it just had, the feedback. And it just brought back the memories of of teaching and the difference I was making. So it kind of brings me as to why I'm doing these videos, is my way to try and reach out to give something that I have that could make a difference, because the feedback I got from them was that I was making quite a difference in their life and that I had an effect on them. So, and it comes down to the core of doing these videos, and to me, one of the most important things to do in life is helping others. So, anyway, I mean, just a quick one. Hey, Mr. Muller, it's been fun having you. Here, see, look at this. Oh, wait, let's see if it has. Oh, here's one that's December 15th, 1999. Wow. But yeah, this was typed. Some of them, they did it. These were just appreciation things on like a typing class, I believe, where they picked a teacher that was their favorite, and they gave them a Merry Christmas, like kind of a Merry Christmas card or whatever, and an appreciation. So some of those were those, and so anything that was typed was that. Hold on, let me get my coffee. But one of my basic questions was, what would you change in the class? What did you like about it or whatever? What did you not like about it? So forth. Hey, Mr. Muller, it's been fun having you as a health teacher. Every day was something. Come on, get it together. Every day was something new with you, and I learned something new every day. You have taught me a lot, not just about health though. You have taught me a lot about how to live your life and how to live through life. Also, you taught me how to be a better all around well rounded person. And for that, I thank you. Okay, let's stop that. But I've got shit ton, a shit ton of them, and I'm going to read some more, but not to you. But we can stop getting all emotional. Not that I don't mind it, but um, I don't know. I do have a macho image to uphold, and now I'm good with that. Anyway, feedback is so very important, and that's today's cup of Chuck. And I hope you guys have a super duper day. That's so, man. Let's end with how we're supposed to end.